If you're in the market for a 75 horsepower tractor, I want to show you 3 of the brands that we offer and help you make the right decision for you. Hey guys, this is Caden with Rouse Sales and Rentals in Broken Bow, Oklahoma and Hot Springs, Arkansas. Today I want to talk to you guys about 3 tractors we've got that are very similar tractors, different in a few ways, but we want to go over some of the high level differences, similarities, things like that to give you guys a better understanding of what you're buying, what you're looking for, and which tractor will be right for you. We've got the Bobcat CT 6573. This is their 73 horse utility frame tractor. We've got the Kioti RX 7340. This is their newest version, came out last year, of the 73 horsepower series. And then we've got our Massey Ferguson 4707. That's our 75 horsepower utility frame tractor. Some of the main differences that we want to go over with these tractors are the weights and the engine sizes. They're all going to be similar horsepower, but very different engine sizes for these 2 versus the Massey. Your Bobcat and your Kioti are both going to have a 2.4 liter engine. The Massey has got the AGCO Power 3.3 liter engine. Gives you a little different torque curve depending on what you're going to try to do. This tractor is probably going to be set up a little better for your normal farming stuff, baling hay, cutting, things like that. These tractors are going to be great just using around the place, cleaning up, things like that. So different areas where you guys would want to use them, that's going to be the main differences we want to go over. Another big difference in these tractors is the weight. The Massey Ferguson, those are going to be around 8,600 pounds without the loader. But these 2 tractors right here are going to be a little over 6,000 pounds. So substantial difference in weight for the size of the tractor. And that'll be up to you guys of what you think will work best for you. Another thing that I want to show you guys that's different about these tractors is the Kioti and the Bobcat are going to come standard with skid steer quick attach buckets and self-leveling loaders. With the Massey, you've got a few different options. We can do Euro style quick attach or skid steer quick attach, and you can get a self-leveling and a non-self-leveling loader. Right now, we have it currently set up with the non-self-leveling loader, skid steer quick attach. There's 4 options for these, so you have a lot of variety with the Massey loaders. This is the Bobcat FL10 loader. Comes standard on this tractor, no other options. Self-leveling, skid steer quick attach. Another thing I want to show you, the tires on this tractor. You can get ag tires, you can get industrial tires. This is kind of a mix. This is multi-purpose. This would be good for around the farm, in the yard. It's not going to tear up the ground as bad as an ag tire, and you're still going to get good traction everywhere else. Another thing we want to show you guys is the insides of these tractors. This is the Bobcat. Sorry, up here on our column, we've got our lights, cruise control, got our heated windows. This is cruise control, set it, reset it. This is your 3-point control for the back. Help control that there. Turns your PTO on. These have got soft start PTOs. You've got 1 auxiliary hydraulic valve on the back of these, up to 3 available. We can order those separately. Runs your loader, basic controls. Most of the tractors, the gear shifter is going to be on the right side. These are on the left. Here's your low, medium, high for the range selection. And then these are a true shuttle shift. So backwards, forward, you don't have to clutch. Once you stop this or start the tractor, you no longer have to press the clutch pedal. And everything on these creature comforts are pretty good. I'm impressed with it. We've only had this tractor for a few weeks, but so far I really like it. Air conditioner controls are up here. Radio is going to go here. They don't come standard with the radio, but we'll install those at the dealership. And this tractor, we've tinted the windows on, and it turned out really good. Another thing we want to show you guys on the Kioti tractor is this is a new feature. These come standard on the buckets. You can bolt on 3 hooks to the top of this bucket. A lot of people weld them on. We've welded on buckets for customers, but with these, no longer have to weld. All you got to do is buy the adapter and the hook just bolts straight on. This is the KL 7340 loader. This one comes standard on the RX 7340. Self-leveling, skid steer quick attach. These are heavy duty loaders. We don't have any problems out of these. This one does have the R14 tire, so mix of the ag tire and the industrial tire. Great tire for pretty much anything you want to do with it. People love these tires. It's growing more and more tractors we order are getting these R14 tires. Another thing on the Kioti tractor, we want to show you the inside of this. The 7340, obviously the upgrade from the 7320. They've made a lot of changes in the cab, upgraded a lot of things. Over here, we have got the 3-point controls as well as the comfort clutch, things like that, just setting the tractor up. Big upgrade over the 7320. We flip this up, you've got all your 3-point controls, your lower speed, auto PTO positioning, upper limit positioning. You can do all of that from here. Makes it super easy. All your headlight controls on a diagram right here on the tractor make it super easy to know what lights, windshield wipers, everything you've got on. Cruise control settings all right here, 4-wheel drive, and your other PTO settings right here. You've also, on this tractor, you've got throttle. You just roll this up, you can control the throttle here. Makes it super easy. A little more premium than the Bobcat tractor. They've got a few more features. Loader control. You've also got a lock for your loader control if you don't want to bump it or you've got somebody under the loader. This is also shuttle shift, so once you start the tractor, you just bump it back and forth. This one does come standard with the buddy seat. It's important for a lot of people. The Bobcat does not have the buddy seat, but these are super handy. You just set, it's spring loaded, so you set that down, somebody sits on it, they get at it, just pops right back out. Like I said, big improvements on this. The gauge cluster, all your controls are right here. They've made improvements on that as well. Super nice. These do come standard with a radio. Air conditioner controls are here, radios here. Pull down the flap for your sun visor, and this tractor has tinted windows as well. On the Massey 4707, like I said, we're gonna have 4 loader options on these, 2 X series, 2 FL series. Different in price range, different in what you're trying to do. This is the 931X. This is the, lower end of the spectrum on loaders. Still very well built. We have no problems out of this loader. Super durable, pretty much do whatever you need to do. Skid steer quick attach, standard on these. The FL series loader are the Euro style. They're gonna be a little heavier built. The cylinders, things like that, everything's gonna be a little beefier on those. Still, like I said, no problems out of these. They come standard with the big buckets. These and the Kioti are gonna have larger buckets on the front than the Bobcat. These we order with the ag style tires. These are the Trelleborgs, gray tire, all the Massey products, 47s, 57s, 67s. These are all coming with these Trelleborg tires. No problems with flats, no problems with tractions. Customers seem to love it. All of these tractors have a quick detach loader. So pretty much all standard the same. You're gonna drop this, pull a pin. You can drop these loaders off of any one of these tractors in 5 minutes or less. Super easy to do, quick hydraulics on the side. Most people don't ever take the loaders off these tractors, but if you are going to, it is super easy to do. On the 4707, we'll start over here at the column. Actually, we'll start up here. Radio, air conditioner controls. This is the upgraded air conditioner system. In 2022, they made some changes. This is night and day difference. If you've got a older 4700 style tractor with the older air conditioner, they're not great. They get you cool, but they don't keep you cold. This system, night and day difference, way better. Coming down, you've got all your lights, your windshield wipers. The lights actually have a master switch under the dash. You've got to flip that before any of the lights will come on. This is your 3-point drag controls, obviously key. This has the PTO soft start, so it's a click, and then a secondary click to turn the PTO on. 4-wheel drive, lock and differential. This is your 3-point control. On the back, you can set your limits, drop it down, super easy to use. This tractor actually comes with an automatic RPM. So just say if you cut or bale hay at a certain RPM, you can set that, hold this down, it'll set it kind of like a cruise control. Then you can drop it back to an idle and you touch that button, it'll jump up to the whatever RPM you want it to run at. It makes it super good if you're doing anything, cutting hay, dragging a brush hog, anything like that makes it easy. These come standard with 2 remote hydraulics in the back. All Masseys come with 2. We can add a 3rd if you want it, but most people 2 does the job. Loader controls over here. These come factory set up for soft ride and the 3rd function. So it's not standard with the tractor, but they're set up for it so we can add it on for a little cost. Gear shifter over here, 1 through 6. So on the Massey, we do have a secondary option for transmission. We have a Dyna 2, which has a splitter. So instead of a 12x12, which is what all 3 of these tractors are we're showing you today, they have a 24x24. Like I said, we don't have one here, but a lot of people really like that. Another thing that we want to show you on the Massey, which obviously is our most premium tractor, is right here. I'll put this up so you can see it. This knob is the control for when you put it from forward to reverse. This is a D clutch, so as soon as you lift this up, it hits the clutch for you, so you don't have to worry about clutching. This will control how aggressively the tractor shifts from forward to reverse. So if you're stacking hay, moving hay, you can turn it all the way up. It's gonna brake, put it in forward and go. If you've got something attached and you don't want to jerk it around as much, you can turn that down. Super cool feature on the Massey. Fully telescopic on the steering wheels. Get that out of your way. Park and brake down here on the Massey, clutch. Layout super good. On the buddy seat on these all come standard. You pull it out, rotate it around, drops in, gets up out of the way when you don't need it. Super good buddy seat. Comes with a seat belt. You got storage on the Masseys here, and this tractor is not tinted, but with the new air conditioner system, it keeps you cool. And then we've also got a sunshade. You want to pull that down, and that's it. On the 4707, one thing we want to show you, how beefy these things are built in the back end. Like I said, this is a over 8,000 pound tractor, and you can see that if you're looking at the back. The rear axle, the 3-point hitch, how beefy the cylinders are. These are super well built tractors. Category 2 hitches, extensions built in. This makes the adjustment so much easy when you're hooking stuff up. Like I said, these come factory with 2 rear remotes. We can add a third if you need it. They come factory with the trailer plug or baler plug, whatever you need it for. Super heavyweight tractor, super well built. We have no mechanical problems out of these, nothing breaking. These just hold up super good on the farm for everybody that uses them. These come standard with an economy and a regular PTO. So if you are running light duty stuff, running cutters, running sprayers, things like that, you flip those down in economy mode. You don't have to worry about burning as much fuel. This side or this side, you can raise and lower. If the 3-point hitch makes it super easy to make adjustments while you're back here. You couple that with the extensions on these and the movement, you're hooking up 3 points way easier than you are on other tractors. The lift capacity back here, lifting in the back, we have no problems with. Super heavy built tractor. On the Kioti from the back, still a really heavy built tractor, but like I said, these are in the 6,000 pound range instead of the 8,000 pound range. Axles on these are still well built. We don't have any problems with these, no problems with the PTOs. They build them heavy duty. They come standard 1 set of rear remotes on these tractors. We can add a second, we can add a third, whatever you need for what you're doing. Exposed, lift cylinders, obviously make it stronger. Here's your 3-point control on both sides of this tractor. And then you've also got a 3-point test. You can bump that, and if you want to turn the PTO shaft just a little bit. These still have the adjustments here that don't have as much up and down play as the Masseys do, but all the adjustment here. Couple that with raising it up and down makes it way easier to hook stuff up. On the Bobcat, there's not as much electric control with the 3-point system or the PTO. So for the Bobcat, they have a mechanical lever here. You can raise and lower your 3-point hitch. It just ties into the cab. Still drops and lowers. You still got your same adjustments here. On the Bobcat, drawbar here, it's PTO. This is the lightest of the tractor. You can kind of tell looking at the 3-point, looking at the rear end on the tractor. This is the lightest weight tractor that we've offered that we're showing you today. Still really well built tractor. More just depends on what you're using it for. Heavy farm use. One of these other 2 tractors is probably going to be a better option for you. This one, just cleaning up around the place. You've got 20 acres. You want to keep it clean, run a brush hog, things like that. This is a perfect tractor for you. But, you know, heavy farm use, baling hay, things like that, this probably would not be the best selection for you. Comes standard with single set auxiliary remotes. We can add a secondary or a third set depending on what you need. Comes standard with the trailer plug. Still well-built tractors. You're not going to have issues with them. But like I said, just know what you're doing with it and know the reason you're buying. And this is the Bobcat. One thing we want to show you guys on these tractors. So the Kioti and the Bobcat are going to come standard with LED headlights, LED cab lights, LED reverse lights, all the way around. The Massey, they have some options on these tractors. where you can get LED cab lights and rear lights. They do not have an option for LED headlights yet. We're working on that. Hopefully they're gonna come out with something soon. As of right now, standard halogen headlights on the Massey, LED on the other. Cab sizes on these, you're kind of stair step on the cab size. The Massey has the biggest cab, super roomy. You know, you can stretch your arms out in this cab. The Kioti, kind of right in the middle. It's got a little taller cab than the Massey does, but it's a little narrower. Bobcat's got the smallest cab. Still plenty of room. You're not gonna be hurting for room or anything like that, but it is definitely the smallest cab of the three tractors. So once again, guys, these are our three top choices for what we think for utility tractors. If you're in the market for it, 75 horsepower and under, you're not having to worry about DEF, not having to worry about DPF systems, things like that. These are problem-free tractors, all of them across the board. We don't have many issues with them. If you're in the market and you want to reach out to us, you can reach us on our website, rousesalesandrental.com. Reach us on our Facebook page, call us. We're easy to get a hold of. We got knowledgeable staff. They can help you solve your problem, find the right tractor for you, set up financing, whatever you need. We've got stores in Broken Bow, Oklahoma and Hot Springs, Arkansas. You guys come see us, call us, whatever you need to do. We'll help you find the right tractor for you.